Light tanks are dead. Because of this update, my camouflage is gone, and my view range is gone. Woe is me, says the idiot who plays their light tanks. Because we're in an era of light tanks now. Light tanks are better than ever. They are insanely good right now. The reason players think they are worse is because they were so dependent on their camouflage, on their auto camouflage, meaning camouflage where you don't even need to use tactics, you don't need to use bushes, you don't need to use topography, you don't need to know positions, you just YOLO around and stay 300 meters away from people, boom, you win the game. That's how you play light tanks. Plus you had laser accuracy. Plus you had amazing DPM. It was stupid what you could do in light tanks before. And you didn't really care about the enemy light tank. You only cared about the enemy tanks. And you could fight them just as well as any other tank. That's not what light tanks were for. They were for scouting. They were for outplaying the enemy light tank. They were for late game. They were for cleaning up. They were for hunting stragglers. Now you can do that again. And you do it better than you ever have before thanks to new crew skills. Before 6.0, your role was to get early spots on the enemy safely. Not to YOLO scout, not to active scout, not to suicide scout, but to pick a spot, get some intel out, and get away. That was basically what you did. Then the other play that you could do, or would do, or were supposed to do, was then pick a spot to ambush and kill and knock out the enemy light tank. Then once you did that, you could do your active scouting. You're YOLOing around, keeping tanks 400 meters away, 350 meters away so that they can't see you. That is how you played a light tank. You used tactics, you used your brain, and it made you a better player, and it made better results. They did away with that with 6.0 because of the gun handling and because of the camouflage. They've removed those equipment pieces, and they've removed those crew skills. Hallelujah. Now you have to use your brain, and they've introduced CamoNet. What CamoNet does is when you stand still for 3 seconds, it gets activated, and your camo is what it once was. So you still have that camouflage, just not while moving. Or you can, if you want to, throw on your advanced concealment, which is a passive bonus. And so we're going to use the Manticore today, kind of show it off, show what you do, show how this all works, because light tanks are insane right now. Plus you have these new commander skills, which are disgusting. Where are they? Comms expert. 3 seconds increase to the duration of target enemies detection times. So that's not when you're looking at them. That's not when you're pointing your gun at them or requesting fire. That just means if you're the one who spotted them and they go into cover, but you're the one who last saw them, they're spotted for 3 seconds more. The default time is 10 seconds. Now it's 13. Then you also have radio jamming. Decreases the time spotted by enemies by 3 seconds. That means instead of you being spotted for 10 seconds when you hide, it's now 7. Of course, this offsets if you get spotted by somebody who's also using this, and so it's going to be 10 seconds, whatever, who cares. But these are big. These are huge. And the other thing that makes light tanks really good right now is this equipment piece right here. It is called Flash Hider. It's basically muffled shot, but fixed. It actually reduces 35% of your camo penalty while shooting. So in other words, when you shot your gun, you would lose basically like 98% of your camo, so people would spot you at 445. Subtract that by 35%, and now when you're shooting your gun, they're not spotting you until less than 350 meters. Like, it's insane what this does. 350 meters. It's crazy. Then CamoNet events. Then binoculars increases your view range to 20% over 10%, which is what optics did. But this, again, you have to be standing still for. So keep that in mind. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sell this equipment so you can see what my camo is without it, so that we get, and my view range, so that we get an understanding. Okay, right now my camo is 278. We need to remember that, about 278. We're just going to round that up by 10 and then round it up to the nearest 10. So we'll say 290. Keep the enemy 290 meters away and we won't get spotted, and our view range is 445. So this is something you have to consider. Okay, so look these up, understand them, understand what you're going for and what you're going with. And so now we're going to throw these on, and now we'll understand what we are standing still. Standing still, it is 546. Almost 100 more meters view range, and our still concealment is 239. I would trust more so 250. Okay, 250. That's my concealment, how close I'm willing to let people get to me while I'm not moving. And that's without a bush. Find a bush and you're going to do even better. And that's what we're going to do. Let's pull out the Manticore. Let's see what we can do. And let's show off why light tanks are just that much better now. And why they're finally in the role they were supposed to be. You do not get rewarded for being a YOLO light tank driver anymore. In fact, you get punished. Hallelujah. Learn the freaking game. Okay, cool. We got the new map to show it off. And I know of a nice little position over here that I've found where I can sit and spot everyone going into the center and even put in some free shots potentially. But my DPM is abysmal since I don't have gun rammer and I have nothing boosting my gun handling. And so I am a derpy boy. I don't want to be firing this gun much unless I know I'll hit. So if we come in right here, boom. Wait for my camo net to activate. We get spotted anyway. It was that light tank. He's probably got a lot of view range going. He popped up and got us lit there. But we disappear in just 7 seconds, which is really nice. There's also a Thunder Chief there. That is not a pen, is it? Oh, it is. And we don't get spotted thanks to our camo skill. We'll go back in. There's the light tank. There's the leopard. Also has pretty good view range. We get spotted here. And he was pre-aimed. The 268 version 4 was pre-aimed for us, little scumbag. We're not spotted now. Let's poke up more so from this side. Put a shell in and pull back. Just one shell at a time. That's basically what we're going to do. This map is a bit more difficult to get some spotting until late game. I'm waiting for camo net. Now I'm going to fire. I was hoping I wouldn't get spotted there, but I did. Then I definitely shouldn't have waited for camo net, because we would have had the shot. Now we might not get spotted because they've all pulled back. Oh, he's dead anyway. Alright, there was a bar over here and a Type 4. We're going to see if we can light them up. The Type 4 is dead, never mind. But the bar is over here. And, oh, this is where they've expanded the map. Look at this. You have all this open range. I didn't notice this. Nice. But there's another spot right here. This is a really good spot to sit on top of and extend view range this way. Gonna wait for our binocs. Nothing. Oh, we did have something. Look at that. Dude, those bars turn so quickly now. But I also disappear even quicker. Keep them lit up. Hopefully we'll start getting some assist. We're gonna push them back. Put a free shot in there and get to here. A little bit at a time. Impossible shot. Impossible shot. But he nailed it anyway. Keep him lit up. Bat Chat wants to murder me. So we're just gonna leave. You don't get to, Bat Chat. You don't get to. That was almost a YOLO. I'm still here. Got spotted there. Wasn't as safe as I wanted to be, I guess. He's still just gonna stare, so I'm gonna wait for my team to murder him. I gotta light him up again, though. Now I can't see him. Isn't that just dandy? There he is. Now we just wait for somebody to shoot him. Somebody bounced off, unfortunately. Now we need to kill him. Pull him. Kill him and move in behind. Look at that. We still get to do this play. We still get to do this play. Hopefully he dies so I can disappear now. It will disappear soon. Okay. Now we have to move up. Move up from down here. Get spotted by that guy behind us. Good, he's dead. We're gonna activate our camo right here. Anybody straggling? Panzer 7. We have to play this oh so gently. Go from bush to bush. Bush to bush. Come and get me, boy. I'm not worried. Not worried about some waffly 100 hiding in the back. There he is again. Free shot. Wait for camo net. And fire. For free. Here comes my friend. For free. This is what you could do now in your light tanks. Him. Hello. And he's dead. It's the games are so much slower. Take your time with your light tanks. I love this change. Just so you know, before this update, I could never play that way. The Manticore's DPM is so bad that you have to get in and get your gun going as soon as you can in order to have, you know, a 4,000 damage game. If you want that in your Manticore, because you don't have the DPM. I have 1,700 DPM right now with this setup. Meaning I have to fire continuously for almost 3 minutes to have this kind of a game. But we were able to. It was a 7.5 minute game on a small map. 7.5 minutes. We also got 2,100 assist damage, 4,000 regular damage, over 6,000 combined damage. You have to take your time. It's easy. Take your time, be patient. We outweighted this Stridsvang. We let him get one shot into us, which was not good. But then we played it slower. We played it slower in the bat chat. We played it slower in the version 4 in the bar. And we were able to kill them. Then we played it really slow on this waffle. And he could do nothing about it. That's how you play now. And we were going up against a pretty good player. This guy's a great player. And we were able to pull off the victory. We played it slowly. That kept us in the game. And that's why we won. Also, we had a Rogaldor. That's why we won. 2 reasons. But let's jump into another one and see what we can do. Swamp with 4 light tanks. 4 light tanks. We have to be smart about this. This is where we want to counter their light tanks as best we can so that they are not allowed to play. And so I'm going to roll this way and see if I can get up on top of this, activate my camo net, and reap the benefits. See this tree and bush right here? Shouldn't be an issue. I knock that tree that way, and then I sit up here. And bada bing, bada boom. He doesn't see me. I see him. And we're going to continue to just sit here. And they're never going to know. They might, though. I don't know how good this bush is. Hello there again, sir. Get spotted again. I don't know if it's me or if it's this medium tank. That time it may have been me. Oh, this is not good. YOLO, little loser lord. YOLO, 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 YOLO. Was it worth it? Probably not. Fortunately, he scared me out of my spot, but now we have tank destroyers, so I'm gonna try to get back into my spot. That's fine. I know where you are, Mr. RH, so. Well, just get him down. I don't want him up there. I get to be up here. You do not. If I can get up here and get my camo net going, we're good again. Boom. There we go. Now he doesn't see us. Now he doesn't see us. Funny is this is the guy who made that post about light tanks being bad now that we just did a video on. Like, this is hilarious that now we get to literally face off. That tree down. There we go. So we can use that. Get ready, Death Star. Tracked him. He's yours. You missed. 1, 2. And that's 3. That's it. Unless he's got one more. I think that's it. Bad shot. He should be dead. It's all good. He will die soon. Good play. Said no one ever. Just sit here, let the camo net go up. You should have missed your shot earlier. And he's dead. Now that the light tank is gone, we go back up to here. We light him up. He fires. And we put a free shell in. He doesn't see us because of muffled shot. We get to do it again. Because now we're going in from the proper angle here. And we've got this tree in the way. He can't see us. This is the power right now that you have in your light tanks. There's another free shot. And he's dead. Now we move on. And we light up. We start lighting up. They have no more light tanks left. Now we can light everyone up. No fear. No fear. Hello. You don't have many guns to protect you, sir. You have a waffle. And I'm gone. I've disappeared just like that. Hello. Hello. Wouldn't be ashamed if somebody were to shoot you on my team. Come on. Come on. You're getting surrounded, sir. And we're just going to be the distraction. We're going to keep him looking at us. Then if he doesn't look at us, we shoot him. Now he's not looking at us. So guess what we do? Well, we shoot him, but we can't because we can't get our gun up. Now he's dead. This guy's getting clipped out by a waffle. So we're going to light up the waffle. I don't want to push into the waffle, actually. There he is. Look who we found. Get this back up. Shoot him for free. And get out of here. Little by little, that's going to be our game. These guys are all healthy. This 57 Heavy has isolated himself, so he's the one we want to murder. Sit back up here, get our view range going. It's team destruction. Like, look, this is game 2. We're already 7 minutes in. Isn't that just crazy? Ho 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 ho. Barely got that one in. He has left the safety of his base. We're gonna shoot him in the booty. This waffle has put himself in a position where he can't support. So we're gonna shoot here and scoop. Free shot in, and we leave. And we leave. Rinse and repeat. That is how we're gonna play our light tank now. It's so much fun. Like, this playstyle is so fun. We're gonna help with this 57 now. Leopard gets to put some free damage in. That's good. We gotta pounce on this guy now. There we go. He's coming. He puts 2 in. He's a retard. He gave up the game to shoot me. Now he's on a 1. And he's dead. Easy. Now we're going to gain some distance from this waffle. Man, this is so much fun. That was the worst play he could have made. He should have just held with his waffle friend. Attack, he says. We're all killable. Even all of us going in at once is not guaranteed. We need to play it slow. Found him. Good hit. Look at these trees in the way. Look at this tree in the way. Let me back up properly now. 1. He doesn't see me till I fire. Oh, slow and steady. There's one. He's got 2 more shots left. There's 2. He's got 1 more shot. 1 more shot. This place, I love it. And GG. And the playstyle works because the games are lasting longer. Look, 11-minute game. It's awesome. Now I'm going to pull out the RHM. I have this one set up more for active scouting. As you can see, I have advanced concealment and optics instead. So I'm going to get out spotted by players who put themselves in bushes and use their camo net, use their binocular telescope. But I've also got my gun ram and my vertical stabilizer. So I'm a bit more of the traditional after 6.0 playstyle. And so that's what we're going to do is we're going to pull this out. But we have the same crew skills. Let me go to my commander. We got Born Leader, Situation Awareness, Camouflage Expertise, Comms Expert, Radio Jamming, Green Thumb, so I can still sit in bushes if I need to, Snapshot, Run and Gun, and Expert Gunner. All fantastic choices. And we're going to play now. Still, we want to be safer. We're going to play in a very similar play style, but we can be a bit more aggressive. The ways to play your light tanks have now expanded. Okay? There's no one way to play your light tank now. Now there's multiple ways, and I love it. So because we have to play a bit safer, I'm going to spots that I know are safe. So right here, we're going to knock down this tree, like this. And now, we try to get their light tanks killed. That's our playstyle. Get them killed, get them out of the game. And then we'll move up. We don't have muffled shot on here. So we have to be careful about when we fire. That guy is not going to see us because his turret was behind cover, so he didn't have any line of sight on us. This guy is not going to see us as well, so we're going to finish him off. He did see us. I was wrong. But they're down 2 tanks like that. And I'm going to stay here for a moment. Let them fire blind. I'm not going to be there. Fire there instead. Okay, so we got spotted by somebody in the field. There we go. Probably their RHM actually playing it slower like we suggested in the in that thing. Because he responded very well actually to our critique that we made. So now we just have 1 light tank to worry about. We're gonna roll this way, keep that building between us and where we believe that light tank to be, and we're gonna start making our way up into their base. Because we know where their light tank is, potentially, and he's not gonna see us over here. So we're gonna be able to get real close to the enemy before they even know we're here. We just have to do it carefully. Bloop. There we go. Beach party, not my spot. T95, not my spot. But everyone else is about to be. Put that one in real quick. Gotta light them up again. Light them up again. Get them shot, boys. Get him shot. Get that T95 lit up. Hopefully my Arnie starts putting shells into him. We want to be here because we don't know where the light tank is, and the light tank can't dig us out. Get him lit up again. No, attack this guy, please, Arnie. I don't know that he's going to. There's a tiger mouse. You think we can light up that light tank? We're gonna try. He's up at base. Good for him. In that case, we don't have to worry about him. We can instead light up this Super Conqueror who's still camping his spawn. Shell. He doesn't have obscene accuracy anymore. So we're a bit safer to do that. And that's the thing. People aren't as accurate anymore, guys. Like, that's gonna really help you out. It's gonna really help you out. We're gonna go down this way now. Try to cut this light off. Ah, that wasn't a bad shot if there, you know, wasn't stuff in the way. I'm tempted to load HEP, but there's no need to because he's getting hit. He moved too quickly, I think. HEP there would have killed him. He's done. And now they have no light tanks. And we can start moving again. I'm using this bush here so he doesn't see me. Put in his tracks. Hopefully he doesn't have a repair kit. Oh man, his crew is too good. Too good. 279E is by himself, so I think we're going to join the Thunder Chief. Join the Thunder Chief in this cleanup game. And then we can farm this Super Conqueror. We're going to do as close as we can on this guy before we reveal ourselves. We're going to probably take a hit. Nope. Kept ourselves alive, and we get to do free damage because of it. Now we get to do free damage to this S-Conch as well. Pull off his tracks again. We're gonna disappear before we're loaded too. That's the crazy thing. Loaded, and we disappear. Boop. He fired. And we're gone. And we're gone. It's a patient game, guys. Look how long it's lasting. The game is lasting. Oh my gosh, isn't it amazing? He's out of the game. The piggy is gone. And we're at. Oh, we're down to heat. Bad play, bad play. Didn't realize. Load up our HEP shell. Kill him. Go back to our heat. Stetson will probably get him, so I don't think we're going to get the Top Gun. Top Gun! 3 games. 3 games played, 3 games in a row. Take your time, guys. Light tanks are incredible right now because of how long the games are alone. And then you have these new equipment and crew skills. I'm loving them. I'm so thrilled. 3,300 assist, by the way. Someone was telling me actually the light tank on the enemy team was telling me that he's not getting as much assist damage. That's because you're not staying alive long enough, is my opinion. My humblest of opinions. Because we got 3,300, almost 3,400, and 4,000 raw in a 7-minute game. We're not having 5-minute games, guys. This is awesome. This is awesome. The cleanup was quick here. but the gameplay was long. But that is the video. I hope you all guys all enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button, comment, subscribe. I hope you all also maybe learned something. You light tank drivers, take your time. Focus on out-positioning the enemy light tanks to start. Let your team kill their lights. Then the map opens up. Once their light tank driver died, this guy, once he died, that was when I was able to go into the town, kill their 279E, and I was able to shoot the Super Conqueror safely, and then I was able to murder artillery. We had a great time once we outplayed and got their light tanks killed. We didn't really outplay him, but we got the other 3 killed because we sat in a spot which got them spotted as they were trying to get to position. And so that was very helpful to start the game. Then we took our time hunting and making sure he died before we took even more time to shoot things safely. We didn't lose any hit points, and we had over 7,000 combined damage in our RHM playing live for you guys. But again, I hope you enjoyed. Slap that like button, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think of light tanks. It's going to take a bit of learning, guys. I mean, we're on day 2. Today is day 2. And I'll be seeing you all later. Take care, everyone, and peace out.